Hey everybody, welcome to another Pink Flamingo Gaming video game pickup video. It's been an awesome week, totally again unexpected. First off, I gotta say, I saw the Super Mario Brothers movie and it was awesome. My daughter and I went to an 8:30 movie viewing at AMC. We got there at 8:30 and bought our tickets, and to be honest, we got lucky. That theater was packed to the brim. Thank God you select your seats because there was not more than two seats next to each other. It was pretty incredible how packed it was. Absolutely loved the movie. Jack Black was funny as usual. Great Bowser. Mario's voice a little off for me. I would have preferred somebody else do the voice. Charles Martinet would be my pick. He's the one that did the all the Mario voicing for the video game, so he would have been the perfect one. However, he did voice some parts in the movie, which was pretty cool. So it was cool to get that little throw in. But also, last week, we went to PAX East, which was my first time ever visiting PAX East. Had a really awesome time. Didn't really know what to expect exactly. I do have video. It's coming soon. I got to edit it out. I don't follow a lot of developers, but there were some different developers like Devolver. Nintendo was there. I got to play some really cool games that I've never seen before and some games that aren't even out yet. So I got a couple pickups there. Limited Run was there, which was awesome, and they were really cool there. A couple of the items at Limited Run Games were sold out. I did manage to pick up Axiom Verge 2 on the Nintendo Switch. This is actually, Axiom Verge is actually the last Wii U game as far as I'm aware. So I haven't played it, but now I have Axiom Verge 2 on the Switch, so I got that. And I also got, because you can't beat it, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Now this, I believe, was a Super Nintendo cartridge in here, if I remember correctly, because he told me they ran out of the Switch version, which I'd rather have had. But that's all right. We got the Nintendo one, so that's super awesome. So I picked these up. There was also like a Star Wars thing. I'm not really a Star Wars guy with a VHS tape, and there's a couple other games to select from. Some of them had sold out, but I did manage to pick up these two games from Limited Run. Moving on from there, we went to Game Vendor, which was Video Games New York. They're actually right out in New York City. I've been in their store plenty of times. I had no idea that they actually developed games, and I picked up this game right here, Crisis Wing, which is a shoot 'em up. I really like shoot 'em ups. One of my favorite games, shoot 'em ups, and or shmups. I don't like that. It's like people calling SNES the SNES system or the NES system. Call it the Super Nintendo. It's a shoot 'em up. It's not that hard to say. I love these. Such a fun game. I like these platformers and driving games, and shooting games are always my favorite. I hate role-playing games. So yeah, super excited to get this. I started playing it. I'm enjoying it. It is definitely not easy, but it is a good game. After that, we went over to Devolver, which had one of the coolest booths there. It looked like a movie theater. It was really awesome. A lot of merchandise, a lot of games, a lot of demos, a lot of different things you could play. Now, the guy who was going over the games with me was very patient. And keep in mind, this was like a Sunday. He had already been doing this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. He went over like 10 different games with me, very thorough with them, tell me about them, and it was pretty awesome. So I ended up with 3 Nintendo Switch games from there. And I can't tell you one thing about him because at this point I forgot what he said. But when you guys see the video, you'll see some of that. But these are all for the Switch. We got Demon Throttle. And if you guys heard of any of these games, let me know. Serious Sam. And Disc Room. So these games were all for the Nintendo Switch. I figured I'd try these out. They seemed like there could be possibly good games from what he described. They were what I was into. The interesting about the back covers is there is nothing back on the back of the covers, and that's basically what you get. The only one that had something was Demon Throttle, so it has some images there on the back to give you some kind of idea what the game is about. But yeah, I think this one was a platformer, it looks like. Maybe, I don't know. So we'll play these, check them out. But yeah, awesome. And they threw in a really cool, they threw in a lantern for free, and they also gave me, what'd they give me? They gave me a license plate, like a fake license plate from one of their other games that's in Dade County. And when I was young, that's where I lived. I lived in Dade County in Miami, so I thought that was really awesome of them to do that. My final pickup of the show, we were walking out. It's amazing how you can actually miss something. So my daughter and I were actually walking out of the show, and as I was walking out, I saw I Am 8-Bit there, and I was shocked to see this game because I ordered the game and I still haven't received it, and it's already been a week since the show, and he said he was surprised to see this game at the show too. So I actually ordered this Garbage Pail Kids for the NES. So this is awesome. It is a platformer game. You can get this digitally. I think I Am 8-Bit still has these available. I want to say they were 80 bucks. It says 4,000 here because it's limited to 4,000 copies. You have two options as far as games you can get here. Now it's one game, either a blue cartridge or a pink one. So I think it's Stale Gum Blue and something pink. So yeah, this is awesome. So it was a cool collab between I Am 8-Bit and Topps, and unfortunately it's not a cheap game. It doesn't get the best reviews from what I heard, but I want it just because I'm nostalgic for the Garbage Pail Kid series. I remember buying Garbage Pail Kids off the ice cream truck when I lived in Florida as a kid, and it just brought back a lot of memories. So a little bit of an expensive game. I think it was like 80 bucks. So yeah, if you want this, check out I Am 8-Bit's website because you're not going to find this on the shelves in stores. And also keep in mind, you have to have an NES, an original NES, unless you want to download it on Steam or something like that. Now, just yesterday, my daughter and I went to Connecticut, and I stopped at a store that I don't often get to go to. We don't have one in our area. It's kind of like a Goodwill. It's called Savers. Savers has clothing, children's toys. It's basically anything that people donate. They basically put on the shelf DVDs, VHS, cassettes, CDs, things like that. Sometimes video games. So I went to Savers, and actually the last time I went to Savers, I got that Micro Machine set up there that you can see right there. That's brand new sealed. I used to play with Micro Machines as a kid. So my brother actually put them in my mom's air conditioner vents. So on her car, that wasn't cool. But yeah, they just put out some video games. Now, one thing that sucks about Savers, they don't have one general price for all the games. They actually look up the games. So games can get kind of expensive, and sometimes they misprice them. So I picked up 4 games. They had quite a few. They had about 7 or 8 GameCube games. I passed on most of them because of the price, and also didn't really need those games. But unfortunately, 3 of them are player choice games, but we got for the GameCube, we got Super Monkey Ball. Paid $15 for this one. Now, I did, because I bought so much, I actually got a 20% coupon for the next time I go by, which it's only good for 3 months, which kind of sucks because I don't know if I'll be in that area again in 3 months. But hey, if we are, we'll check it out. Super Monkey Ball. And all these had their instruction manuals except for one. I don't remember which one it was. Animal Crossings. Never been an Animal Crossings fan, but I don't have this in my collection, so I picked it up. And then we got Super Mario Strikers. This was the most expensive one of the gang at 50 bucks. Now, the one thing that sucks is they ask for these ridiculous prices, but the other thing they do, okay, is these aren't reconditioned. They don't resurface the discs. You know, this is not a video game store. So I don't have to bring these to my buddy at Joe Gamer and have them resurface all these games, and hopefully they work good. So yeah, we got 4 games from Savers. I wasn't expecting that. Now, right down the road from there are 2 video game stores. One is a Game Exchange. Went in there. Unfortunately, couldn't find anything that I wanted or was looking for. Their inventory was actually low on cartridge stuff. Not really a lot of stuff that I could find that I was interested in, so I couldn't find anything for... I was looking for stuff for the Jaguar, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, TurboGrafx 16. They really didn't have much of that stuff. He said that the Jaguar stuff he actually just recently sent out to another store because... they weren't selling. So right down the road, though, like a mile up the road, was another video game store. I believe it was called Retro Video Games Plus, something like that. And I was able to find, they actually had, in several different cases, they had Jaguar games. And I found 2 complete in-box games, which were way ridiculously priced, because a box Jaguar game, you know, it's like the Nintendo 64 games. People threw the boxes away. They didn't save them. They were cardboard. It wasn't like the Sega Genesis stuff. But they had 2 Jaguar games I didn't have. One, absolutely, I know this is a terrible game. White Man Can't Jump. I've seen people playing this game, and it looks absolutely like garbage, but I'm trying to do a complete set of Jaguar games. There's only 64 of them. I think I'm about a quarter way, maybe possibly a little bit more through the Jaguar series, so I figured I'd grab this. And the other one is Brutal Sports Football. Now, this one, I actually thought it looked kind of cool. I'm not into sports games, but I thought this was pretty cool. It's funny because the last time I was in that store, I actually bought a Jaguar game as well. which was a racing game. I'm not sure what it was. I think it was Victory Lap or Victory Racing or something like that. It was basically an IndyCar, kind of like pole position. So yeah, in that store now I picked up 3 Jaguar games, so pretty cool. So the last thing we have here is a envelope. Okay, now I opened this. I just sliced it open to get it open because I've been struggling opening packages here in the videos. So I made sure I opened it, but I didn't look in here. Now this has a unique story. I don't know what's in here. Okay, so that's kind of cool. This is from a guy named Joe out in Oklahoma that I met at a yard sale here in my hometown, Hyde Park, New York. And he was visiting his sister last summer, and he said, I have some stuff at home. We were talking about airplanes and stuff because I love airplanes, although my memory's not that good. And he was in the military. I think he was in the Air Force, if I remember correctly. And Joe said, hey, I got some video game stuff. I might have some stuff around. And we made a video on that. And I'll send it to you. He sent me this big old box. It had a Sega Genesis in it, a whole bunch of video game instruction manuals. So I don't know what's in here. I'm guessing it's going to be something like that. So we're going to open this up together, and I'm super excited because I have no idea what's in this package at all. So let's see. I see he's got a, I don't know if I should just take everything out. I feel like there's going to be video game manuals in here. But he said that he thinks him and his wife sold most of this stuff at a yard sale. And whatever he found, he would send me. So I think he's cleaning out his house. Older guy. And I think this was their kids' stuff. So it's amazing how far this stuff has traveled. And I think I opened it the wrong way, but sorry, both ends of the bag are sliced. He definitely recycles packing material. Alright, let's see what's in here. Now, it could be something really awesome. Let me look in the bag first, make sure there's nothing else hanging out here. Nope. Nothing, right? No. Okay. It could be just manuals, or it could be something else. I don't know. There could be a game in here. If there's any games, it's probably going to be one game. No more. But I think it's mostly going to be manuals, but we'll see. So, don't get your hopes up too high. But, you know, for free. Oh, I feel something that feels possibly like a cartridge. Alright, so let's see what we got. Alright, first thing up. Awesome. Nintendo control deck. We got, oh wow, then the Zapper Gun booklet. Like, where did he just keep these? This one's got a little wrinkle in it, but we could put that in like a book or something. That's cool. Alright, so love those. Those are awesome. Thank you, Joe. And let's see, what else we got? Wow, man. Sega Genesis. This guy's on it. There's the Sega Genesis manual. Wow, look at this. Super Nintendo manual. This is all like everything's still left in the packaging. That's super cool. Wow. This one's mint. And I just saw the Mario movie yesterday. What are the chances? Oh, we got cartridges. We got cartridges. Okay, hold on. Alright, well, maybe we'll do those last. And it looks like a $10 bill. A fake $10 bill. I don't know I'm not sure the reason for this. Maybe this was just stuck in between something. School money. Not legal tender. Okay. Ooh, a good one. Original Mario Brothers Duck Hunt manual. That's cool. These kids were lucky, man. Let me tell you. Power Glove. I don't think he knew what some of this stuff was. I think he just sent me some random stuff. Coupon savings. It has nothing to do with video games, but that's okay. Wow, Activision too. Something from Atari maybe? This must have just been stuck in there. You guys remember these? You put these on the edge of the VHS tapes. Alright, and then we got two games. We got 2 games. Where are the 2 games gonna be? Oh my god. This could be, I'm gonna guess one of them is Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. Because everybody's got Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. Oh, that was a total guess. That was a 100% guess. Swear to God, I did not look. That's so funny. That is so funny. That was such a good guess. Another one, my guess, there's another one here. My guess, I did not look at this. I swear to God. DuckTales. No, what the heck? Why do you... It's 2 of the same game. That's weird. All right, cool. Well, Joe, I appreciate it. I'm not sure why you have 2 copies of Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, but thank you. That's awesome. You know, it's cool when you meet people like that. I mean, this guy's spending money on shipping this stuff to me. That's just super awesome. That's super awesome. You know what? I love this stuff. I love these old manuals, and this is cool. Joe, if you watch this video, thank you very much. I appreciate all this stuff. And, you know, I don't throw this stuff away. You know, I have a couple copies of Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those, but this is awesome. This is probably my favorite thing in here besides, actually, you know what? The Sega Genesis one is sick. So is the Zapper one. I can't pick my favorite thing here. This is awesome. Joe, thank you very much. All right, guys. Until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The mystery bag was awesome. Like, share, subscribe. New channel. Please subscribe and throw on your notifications. Until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.